Forge ahead, never linger.
Where we came from? No! It's powered off. I'll just logic it open.
That was easy.
I will grab all these goods, though. Ads and disservices. Goods. Destroy them, I'll destroy them.
Let's seize the moment.
Let's seize the loot. Blow it up.
The Emperor favors me today.
Oh, we all leveled up.
Duty beckons.
Duty beckons. Dun, dun, dun. Approved. Approved.
Marching ahead.
And services.
Yes.
Somebody loot it. Tech use. Knock knock.
Perfect.
Tech officer's helmet. Take some armor, yeah.
Let's see this through.
I'll have to find another way there.
Over there.
Take it. Explosions. Stop it, explosion code. Theodora. Hey, boss.
Lost my heir.
Oh, you're possessed.
An apparition. A sorceress. Apparition. Trickery of the warp.
Sister, you will lower your weapon. Threatening the Lord Captain is outrageous.
How did you get here?
I am a rogue trader. I am wherever my will demands me to be. Would you prefer to be elsewhere?
She going all out?
This time? Indubitably. But are you ready? I can lead you out of these flames, show you a path,
Yep.
rid you of pain, and give you a weapon so that you may defeat your enemies.
No, I'll do it myself.
Decide.
Do not listen to this abomination. If there is naught but his light in your heart, if you are resolute in your faith, then step into the flames. The Emperor protects.
The Emperor
His faithful
protects.
will not be deterred by either darkness or deceitful promises. Nor will the fire burn those who carry the torch of faith in their soul.
To the void with you. We need to follow Lady Theodora before we suffocate in this furnace.
The people! The survivors from the middle decks! We must help the crew! Lead them out! Find
Yeah.
a way around!
I do want to help them.
Then we'll miss our chance to meet up with Edel. What are we
Dogmatic.
waiting for?
The Emperor will guide the righteous on their path. Rush of blood in your temples and the horrible pain all over your scorched body, before suddenly retreating, as if driven away by some mighty will. A new strength spreads throughout your veins, and despite the wounds, your body is once more ready for trials and struggle. You open your eyes and see, aglow with warm light before you, the Aquila, the sacred symbol of the Imperium. In the next moment, you are struck with another realization. The repulsive presence, the one that has plagued your mind since Voitvir wounded you, is gone. The fire seems to have burned the entity away without a trace.
Master, can you hear me? Oh, you're alive. Which is more than I was expecting after what you just did.
Praise the Emperor. We passed through the flames. How can this be anything but a portent? For so it is said that the Emperor will bless the worthiest and most steadfast in their faith.
The Emperor protects, Seneschal.
Indeed he does. Oh, if I hadn't seen it myself, I never would have believed.
What happened to Lady Theodora? Did she follow us?
There was no Theodora, witch. There was an illusion, a temptation, a foul taint that tried to lead us astray. But he perceived its true nature.
Is that right, Adepta Sanctimonious? What? We'll just pretend like we didn't see the Lord's Captain standing there in the fire? Abala, you tell her.
Whatever it was, it matters no longer. Your conduct is bordering on madness, or holiness.
Yeah?
Path opened behind you, where one moment there was fire, the next only smoldering embers remain. But what am I saying? My eyes must have deceived me. Too much smoke for my lungs. Truly. Would you have received wounds like these if there had been no fire?
The wounds are merely a sign of a trial laudably passed. It is something to be proud of, the same as decorations or badges of honor.
No element holds power over the righteous. You are at your limit. Be it adrenaline or the strength of your faith, it will not carry you much farther.
Did my eyes deceive me? I could swear that I just witnessed you step out of a pillar of fire with the rest following in your wake.
I hurried here to join forces with you and the others. It is time to push the heretics back!
Indeed it is. Your wounds.
Lord Warp. You're not in the best shape yourself.
Noticed the signs of my blessing, have you? Yes. The warp is taking its toll. But I'm still sane and able to hold my weapon. I'll fight for the Von Phalanxius bloodline to the end. And if the price is the eternal curse of mutation, so be it.
My faith will keep me upright with a weapon in my hands.
Pray, forgive my insistence. I shall not be the one to doubt the faith of he who has passed the trial by fire. I have gathered everyone who answered the Vox call and was able to hold a weapon. Yet I do not see the Lord Captain or her arch-militant in our midst. We are still receiving messages in her voice, but she is not responding to direct requests. I last saw Lady Theodora on the observation platform. When did you and she part ways?
It was at this very elevator, Master Edelthran. The Lord Captain, accompanied by the Arch-Militant, headed to her chambers to retrieve an item of particular import. After that, all we heard from her were Vox broadcasts.
This is troubling, and the timing is inopportune. I am still receiving fragmentary reports from the bridge. Kunrad Voigtveer was spotted there, and even what scant intelligence on his activities I have reminds me of descriptions of sorcerous rituals. If that traitor has resorted to witchcraft, we must stop him at once.
I shall go and find
Reasonable
her.
approach. Take your escort with you. You may be waylaid. Once you have found the Lord Captain, you must beg her to go to the bridge and lead the counterattack. The rogue trader's appearance is sure to fill the defenders' hearts with hope, however frightened or exhausted they may be. Until next we meet, may the Emperor bless your deeds. I shall see you on the field of battle.
Yeah, we gotta go get the rogue trader.
Stay sharp.
Do I have a wound? Ew.
Sometimes you consult the appropriate treatise on Tactica Imperialis and weigh everything.
I will find a way to repay you.
Fresh injury out of here. Oh, we did get back around, okay.
Attention to detail is the key to success.
Attention to success is the key to detail.
Venture forth.
Destroy them. I'll destroy them. Destroy. I'll destroy them and annoy them. They are all dead. Hopefully she's here.
Forge ahead.
Oh.
Never linger.
That's not looking good. Oh, she's dead.
Emperor, accept thy faithful souls. No! Lord Captain, I didn't hear a thing. Not a whisper, not a breath. It was so loud. Why didn't I foresee this?
Well,
Lord Captain. Who would even dare? Unless that rat, Voidsphere. It could have happened in the heat of battle. Not to mention that Mort was here, and he would have protected Lady Theodora to the last. How could Mort have failed her so terribly? The Arch-Militant was born on a death world. He had lightning-fast reflexes.
oh,
I can look at things in my own way. If you find something that might bear the imprint of the killer, just give it to me, and I'll try to see what secrets it holds.
look at Theodora's body. By touching Theodora.
It doesn't work like that.
Okay.
I can try to read the memories of objects, but they...
Let's see. Inspect the papers. Handwritten letter with a seal. Forthwith upon receiving this letter and performing the necessary preparations of the crew, the interrogator operates there. We're gonna go see him, okay? The Inquisition. Inspect the shards. What do these shards tell you?
I see streaks of color, luminescence.
It's really good, Peter. It's really fucking good. Okay, let me get you those push-ups.
Lady Theodora and Conrad and what is that? Ah! Something dark, enormous. Oh, this glass thing was something foul, that's for sure.
Thanks for the lurk. If you played any of the Pathfinder games, they're really good.
Yes, the crucible of battle calls to me once more. No, wait! We must see if we can find anything.
Idira, you can't bring her back.
You'd give up so easily, old man? I expected as much from the sister. It's not like she has a heart. But you? Oh no. I'll get to the bottom of this. I'll find the one responsible for murdering the Lord Captain. And when I do, that scum will regret the day they were born.
You are gonna rob her blind, though. Oh, fuck. That's really good. I'm just playing it on Game Pass, but $27 is really good. Make sure she didn't have any more
Onward to victory.
for me to steal. Oh.
The Emperor is with us.
That's a battle servitor. Oh, fuck. Stop the battle.
Reduced to dust.
Man. Definitely thought that was gonna do more damage.
Let's set this in motion. They won't expect this.
Rando di ru, rado di di, rado do da, rando do da ru. Yep,
Can escape the Emperor's judgment.
fuck them all up.
As the Emperor
it again.
commands, I act. I will not.
Yes, I can.
Eradicated.
Fuck them all up. Lightning bolt!
Brace yourself, Abelard.
I'm not so sure. Not this Greyer's job.
No? Okay. Shift through.
Will do.
Give him another exploit. I'll do.
Just a minor setback.
Melter scorching. Fuck him up. Okay, walk up to him.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time.
He's tough. Fuck him up.
Easy.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Anything else?
Psychic scream him.
What an unfortunate
That'll do it.
turn of fate.
Burn a fate. Fresh target. Sharpshooter. Enforce reality. Nice. Epicenter of slaughter. Desolation. Contempt. Weak body, soul. Rack and ruin. Take it all. To the bridge.
Always striving for greatness.
Orb energies that permeate the bridge. Adelthread, how you holding up?
First sacrifice opens the eye. The second sacrifice draws its gaze.
Dude.
You are here. But where is the Lord Captain? God Emperor, preserve us. The rogue traitor is dead. The ship has lost her Lord Captain. And the house its head.
It's okay.
No matter what ritual Kunrad is performing there, the warp is too strong. I cannot withstand it. I feel my body changing with every second. The warp is ringing in the air.
Well, I'll stop
This
him.
is the end. We will perish in the warp, along with the Warrant and all the dynasty's heirs. The enemy of humanity has triumphed.
I've seen it before. We'd better get away from him. The changes are already accelerating.
I forbid you the very thought of yielding. Only by resigning to your fate will you truly suffer defeat.
Words worthy of a righteous soul.
Save the lofty words for later, will you? The navigator's ready to take the ship out of the warp if he gets some help from the bridge.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Then we have no right to bow our heads. We are out of time.
Voidveer, you duplicitous cur! The rogue trader's death will be avenged!
Theodora is dead. No, that can't be. Not now. I still haven't.
The ritual will not be completed. I'll take care of it. And you, see to it that the void ship breaks free from the warp. Watch over our realm. And farewell.
Edelthrad, don't!
Gonna sacrifice himself?
Be finished, heretic!
Oh shit. I think that stopped it. Just in time.
Violence it is then.
I'm going into full cover. Embellard, get up there and tank. Get over here. Take up half cover beside him. And quarter cover beside him. Let's do this. Okay, let's see what he's got. Suffers extra fire and acid damage. Toxic and fire damage, got it. Alright, so we're gonna analyze.
I know what to do.
I'm gonna shoot some ads though.
Let's set this
I
in
think are like a little easier. One. It's gotta be ads.
That is not my destiny. Be gone.
That'll work. Dismantling attack.
I'm not so sure.
Why not have momentum? Not quite. Then let's put some.
On it.
That'll have to work.
Victory is imminent. I will
Endure.
do my duty.
And hit him.
Indeed.
Yeah. Do what I gotta do. Oh, Abelard!
I'm not injured. I'm enraged.
Turn momentum. 200.
In thy light I stand, and thy
Heroic deck,
light
fuck 'em
I
up.
crave.
That's gonna hit him though. That won't, that will.
I'll do it. It's why I was chosen. Doubt is for the weak.
Come on. Come on!
I'll do it. As the Emperor commands, I act.
Keep going.
I'll do it.
Get that momentum back. What are you shooting at?
Guides me. Pain and duty go hand in hand.
No one, okay. It probably wants a psychic scream. Let's analyze it first.
They won't expect
Some
this.
exploits. Psychic scream. Yeah, that's actual damage to it. hell do? What hit me? Bleeding. Psychic Scream him.
Anything else?
It ate it. Hit him.
I'm not interested. Someone else can do this.
Nope. Okay, just endure.
At your beck and call.
Bloody yet still.
Am I gonna have to move out of that? Yes.
My faith shields me.
Get up. Move over.
That is not the Emperor's will.
Fuck. Let's keep putting some in. Putting some exploits on him. Blast him.
My passions has failed me. If only you knew what awaits you.
Psychic Scream him.
Will do.
Keep putting exploits on him. Gotta do what you gotta do, Abelard.
It will be done. I've suffered worse.
Oof. Do you continue? What did that do? Endure. You're fine. For now. Single shot him.
This is unacceptable.
How can you see me? Okay. Over.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury. As the Emperor commands, I act. Doubt is for the weak. I refuse. That is not the Emperor's will. I will not. I refuse.
Can't reload? Fuck.
As the Emperor commands, for you, my Emperor!
Gonna need some heals.
Unpleasant.
acid.
great. They won't
Exploit.
expect this. I know what to do.
Firing asshole.
Consider that off.
Stop it!
But of course,
Exploit him. Psychic scream him.
anything is.
Come on. Keep going. That's it.
I will do
Endure. And keep swinging. Oh, he ate the guy. Oh. Oh.
I need your aegis.
Bleeding times 3. Heal yourself.
Injuries will not slow. I'll do it.
Come on, lady.
Endure this. Easy. I know what to do.
Oh, I gotta stop doing that. Just shoot him.
Will do.
Oh. Not very good at
It
that.
will be done.
Keep hitting him.
I'm not interested.
Fucking acid splash.
Now I'll revert to more conservative tactics.
He's getting his ass beat. That's the one.
As the Emperor commands, I act. Doubt is for the weak.
Please hit, yeah.
Unpleasant.
He's on a sniper rifle still. Exploit him.
I said
Come up.
so done.
There we go. Oh. Everybody get out of the acid.
All souls cry out for salvation.
Let's see. His characteristic. Intelligence? Yep. Intelligence and ballistic skill. Intelligence. Choose talent. Pick up my Norse. Isolation. Weapon skill. Unsanctioned Psyker. Perception. happens. Pain channeling. Pain channeling. Chain paneling. All right. I'm going to take a quick bio break and then we'll keep rolling along. Ballistic skill, please. Quit missing. Integrity. Indirect. Sure. All right, bio break. Okay. Good shit, guys.
Marching ahead.
The heir is dead. He sacrificed himself to save the entire dynasty.
Old man, he was never going to make it. He was mutating right in front.
Rival, Master Helmsman, systems status report.
By the Emperor, it's the Seneschal, living and breathing. Oh, well, there's a tricky question. The old place is so over...
Restore the Vox channel to the Navigator's Sanctum. Ready the crew. Prepare for translation to real space. You may call me superstitious, but translation is not a good time to disregard rules. You are the only one who speaks for House von Valancius. You may not be the Lord Captain, but you, more than anyone else, deserve to take her place in the ritual that is about to commence.
I am ready. Begin the ritual. Lord Captain.
Mortal, who are you to oppose the very flows of fate? It matters not. Your footfalls are an echo of the sand pouring between the scales. Your hopes and faith are my mockery.
I don't want to hear it. You will not cloud my mind with a new illusion.
Resisting the inevitable means only that realization and submission will bring greater torment. There is no power that can hinder the flows of fate.
I can do it.
This violent vowed to return with a trophy, a relic that could serve the edge of daybreak. That fate was assured, and the steps chosen. And yet, you broke the unbreakable when you took the aspirant's place. I see you. On the day when the final dawn rises over the Iron World,
Okay.
I see you by my
Oh, I have the
side,
option to
O
become a
Night.
heretical.
The day of my resurrection.
Your image is woven into the tapestry of things to come. I am the will of the weaver of destinies, and today I will weave a new thread of elusive possibilities and fickle chances. The thread that will lead you out of the maw of irreversibility. The thread that will help you find the keys to salvation. The thread that will guide you and the weapon of our return to me.
The path is set, child of the dawn. The thread is woven. Follow
I don't
it,
believe you.
servant of mine.
Seneschal, the Navigator's Sanctum is silent. The Vox signal is stable, which means...
The Navigator gave his life battling the storm that nearly claimed the von Valancius flagship. We will honor his memory, along with that of all who died this day.
Seneschal, we could tell us now. Who is that? Where's the Lord Captain?
Lord Captain's
As
dead.
first officer, it is my duty to inform you with the greatest regret and indelible sorrow that Lord Captain Theodora von Valancius is dead. May her memory never fade from the annals of the dynasty. By right of blood succession, and with the absence of other kin who could challenge this decision,
Freedom, I.
It is hereby declared that the successor to Theodora von Valancius is her heir, the rightful inheritor of the warrant of trade, and the title of Rogue Trader. The official ascension ceremony will be held at a later time. In the interim, have you lost your tongues?
Guys.
Hail your lord. It is because of his toils that we all still live.
the deed is done, Master.
My apologies. I meant to say Lord Captain.
Yeah! It's like I'm some sort of rogue traitor!
The treachery of the Master of Whispers was fruitless, but victory came at a great cost. Lord Captain Theodora von Valancius perished along with her heir, Edelthrad, and thousands of crew members. Yet hope remained, for the second in line to the rogue trader dynasty survived. To hang the ancestral banners once again, and exact vengeance on the enemies of House von Valancius and humanity.
When in doubt, save. Good prologue. Toil and fighting and toil. Well then, ship. My first officers briefing. A lot of them are going to have their first meeting as well. How did we come to lose so many officers? It's on the agenda. Complaints and excuses. Where's Voidveer? I do want to be the rogue trader though, so. Perhaps you would introduce those present. Our new Voxmaster. And your eyes and mouth. Got it. The Master Helmsman. Our High Factotum. Officers. Ordnance and Furnace Drives Master. Mechadendrite. Is that everyone? Our master can't join us. Master at Arms and Confessor can't be here. Furnace Master's report. All fires are out. By Factotum, what's going on? Lost more than 2,000 crew members. Okay, so I gotta go talk to the governor. Drives master. The warp engine is okay. But it's mad. Somebody tell me what he said. We need a new engines here. Noble mutant families. In less shitty news, we can go round and round until we run out of Promethium. Master of Ordnance. Got no able crew. Ship's in ruins, every second officer's dead. Yeah. It is mutiny. Only one officer out of the whole lot has fallen to pieces. That's not bad at all. What should I do with him? Release him. I have no intention of punishing a man for a moment of weakness, not after the terrible attack we have endured. Cease your sniveling. Iconoclast. I'm not always going to be an iconoclast. It just doesn't make sense to leave him. To summarize, we've sustained serious losses in crew members, and we require a new engine, seer prime, and navigator. Okay, so we gotta fix up our ship enough to get to Footfall, and then go from Footfall to continue our trip. Where are we? There are 3 inhabited bodies in the systems, and our attempts to send Vox messages have confounding results. Is it a stress signal from the prison planetoid? Dykehead Minoris isn't answering. There's hostilities on planet. Thank you all for your reports. Dismissed. I came across a strange handwritten letter on Theodore's desk. The contents of that note: Xavier Calcazar. Okay. Out to offer some words of encouragement, and then alert, alert, danger! Adira, Sister Argenta? You can ask me about your personal request. Adira, come to your senses. Something very strange is heading our way. A single word is all I can make out. Daybreak or dawn. Can you tell us anything else? Want me to take a closer look into your future? Come talk to me. There's nothing else. Fuck off. Lord Captain. One trophy in particular. I retrieved a blade fragment. Oh, that's the blade that stabbed me. Get rid of it immediately. No heresy. Where is she? Woodsman at Arms. Argenta. There's a personal request. What's up,
Rogue
sis?
Trader.
Said you have a personal request for me?
I indeed have a request, Rogue Trader. The accursed servants of Chaos who assaulted this ship took the lives of your loyal crew members, and they orphaned many children, including the progeny of the brave officers who defended their posts until the bitter end. I don't know what customary practices there are for cases like this in Valencia's territory, but in the world I'm familiar with, the children of such brave souls could expect to receive some special consideration. Perhaps the Rogue Trader could meet with the orphans?
I'll go talk to them,
I will
yeah.
pass on your instructions. Thank you for taking my request to heart.
Of course. We'll go talk to the orphan. Creature straight from a fairy tale. Greet your Lord Captain, the rogue trader of House von Valencius. Infernus Master, do you serve as a teacher in your spare time? It's the Infernus way to help folks in trouble. The Lord Captain greets you, brave ones. So what? Our friends and parents died in their dozens for you noble lot, and you just give us speeches. If you have things to say them without fear. I will listen. It doesn't matter what we say. It won't bring our parents back, and it won't change our fates either. We'll keep slaving away on this ship until we drop and die like our folks. Or worse. Understand your grief and dismay. Your parents died, and it's not an easy thing to go through. They gave their lives for the truth, for the good of the whole ship, for the Imperium. Do not speak of their honorable fate with anger and disdain. Catches himself and gives you an bow. I brought treats. Here you go, kids. It's a little bread and circuses, but you have some dialogue for me, right?
Greetings. Gladly, there are none more faithful to the God Emperor than my sisters. We fight against his...
My internet die? No. Do. Oh, we're back. Okay.
We protect the faithful from the unholy and unhallowed. Sometimes with words.
Sometimes with a bolter.
More often than not with a bolter. Should any more arise, keeping them to yourself would be imprudent. It is a virtue to take an interest in holiness.
Tell me about yourself.
About me? I am the Emperor's daughter and his servant. What else is there to tell about me?
How did you end up here?
I first came here when I found myself in need of passage from Footfall to a remote planet. But I imagine what interests you is not that first journey, but rather what brought me aboard prior to the cultist attack. That story is complicated. It just so happened that
That you what?
I made a mistake. In a moment of laxity, I was ambushed by the accursed followers of the archenemy. I was badly wounded. Lady Theodora came to my aid and brought me aboard her ship, where crew attended to me in my weakened state. It all happened not too long ago. I had barely recovered from my wounds when the cultists struck. Truly, the servants of evil know no rest. There is no place where we can be safe from their machinations.
What happened to the...
Sadly, they did not. Lady Theodora was in a hurry and chose not to stay on the planet. Her people took me to a ship while I was unconscious, and when I came to my senses, we were already flying away. How I pray to come face to face with those heretics once more, and it's bound to happen someday.
I don't have any more questions.
As
Thank you.
wish. The ship was targeted by heretics, which means that my presence here and the assistance I provide to you are my sacred duty. Sooner or later, I will likely have to return to Footfall to protect its reliquary, but for now, I wish to remain a part of the Rogue Trader's crew.
I enjoy your company, Argenta. I hope that you remain in this crew and that this ship becomes your home.
Those are very courteous words, Rogue Trader. Thank you, both for your words and your hospitality.
She's never had friends. No, I don't want to buy viewers. Shut the fuck up. What? Alright, Adira. Where are you hiding? Hey. About your abilities.
What are you talking about, Lord Captain?
You are a psyker. Have you ever been to Terra?
Look, Lady Theodora couldn't care less if some eggheads measured my brains or not. It's not about the seal on your forehead, get it? It's about what's in your gut, if it's rotten or not. My gut's stronger than the adamantine on this here ship. And my implants are better than the ones they put in you on your Terra. If they weren't,
Holy
I
Terra.
wouldn't have lived as long as I have.
Like to hear your auger.
All right, let's hear what they're whispering about you. Seek not on firm ground, but in a golden hall suspended in the void. There waits a child without kin, but with a name blind to truth. She draws the brush across the canvas and does not notice that her palette is full not of paint, but of blood. And with each smear, this well does not deplete, but fills and fills up to the brim. One thing is clear. When this vessel overflows,
none will remain unstained. None will restrain unmaimed.
Among the blind men and false prophets, a red-robed sage seeks the answer to a question. He does not know that it is not the answer he must seek, but the question that will draw everything into focus. Will you help him, rogue trader? But mark that sometimes ignorance is sweeter than oblivion.
Okay.
A chained hound chases after glimmers of the aurora, but sparks in the scent of oil confound his nose.
He's talking about my new companions, or the companions I will get.
What will happen if you pick it up? Will you become his master, or merely another beast in the pack of his
I stream that.
true lord?
Beast in the pack of his true lord.
The
Beast in the pack of the beast.
dawn bursts forth from its prison. Dungeon walls cannot contain the dark essence wallowing
The dark essence.
in
Arcadescence.
the dust. A naive cub pushes his nose into a familiar hand, one that holds death in twisted glass. Cherish it or cast it off as a burden. The sword of change has already been raised. What is one more life to it? I'm sorry, Lord Captain. The voices are going wild. I can't make out a thing. I'll try to rein them in somehow, but for now,
Bye.
of course.
Okay. I think that's everything. Time to use the map. The Coronis Expanse. Meow. What do we have here, Lord Captain? There's a void ship. It's an incoming transmission. Hear us. Do not require assistance. Repeat, do not require assistance. Keep following. They'll pass us by. Emperor protects. We establish communications. Identify yourselves. Do not tell. Tell him. We are done for. This is Thunderfang. We are a merchant vessel. Private merchant vessel. Thunderfang, why can we not identify you? Thunderfang does not require aid. Run damage report on the unknown vessel. Several compartments are leaking air. The bridge has been almost completely obliterated. Someone gave them a thrashing so solid they barely managed to limp away. What happened? Emperor protected and then more fire. Who? Roasted our tail, bombed everything. Our folks are left without our help. We never got to them. Stop playing games and explain again what your business is here. And this time I highly recommend the truth. We are from the Fellowship of the Void. We did not come here to loot. We're on a different business. To help our own out of jail. Do not hurt. We already had our chronos cleaned. How about striking a deal? Our loot is full of plunder. Fellowship of the Void is a disorderly assembly of several dozen pirate factions in the Coronis Expanse. They consider themselves above regular heretics solely because they sometimes have Vox conversations with whom they are about to board. I would make them eat a salvo to shake the scum loose from the decks. Thunderfang, fair for commercial exchange. Reputation. Yeah, we can trade, sure. Heavy leather armor. Heavy leather all around me. It's a better sniper I have, yes. I'll equip that. Let's go back to selling to him. Reputation. Select tradable. Trade. Cargo. There. Portable. Wait. This is my cargo hold. List. No, can't sell anything. Oh, I have to have a full cargo for it to work. Okay. I understand it now. Budget for this slightly better sniper rifle. Hop back into Thunderfang. One more ranged, okay. Okay. Begin scan. Perfect. There's my whole squad.
Repentance in prison is...
I was gonna say, why do we pause? Affirmative, escort. Everything is calm on my end. Vicari out. Lordship? What happened here? Sadly, it's being led by the prison warden. There's a shuttle pilot along the Honorable Yvain Winterscale, son of Caligos Winterscale, rogue traitor, banisher of Xenos, forever triumphant over the enemies of humanity. You went to Raikadi Philia as soon as you could. Young Lord Winterscale. Yvain. One of his distant younger offspring. Is there anything else I should be apprised of? Expect heavy resistance. You may excuse yourself, pilot. I have not yet been to Rykad Minoris and know nothing of this officer's fate. There's a trap up ahead.
Never doubt me.
Yeah. Nice. La 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 la. Build a bridge to the barracks.
Cast your eye there.
Don't. Thank you.
Abelard, I've been meaning to ask. How are you keeping it together so well? Don't you ever feel awful without her?
Enough, Tlas. We have a duty to the new rogue trader. You would do well to focus on that. If you keep your mind
walk
busy,
across the
you
trap.
have less opportunity to fill it with awful things.
Ministration is a holy task.
Okay, so it's a... You have to actually, like, carefully navigate around the traps?
We
Got it.
should deal with this.
I woke up with a feeling of wonder, as if a field of flowers was blossoming nearby. A child was
Turn it
saved
off.
from death. 1,000 heretics were burning alive, begging and sobbing and howling.
Sure did. Trap everything in sight.
Challenging me was a mistake.
Oh, please, you try it.
I don't get to tactics, we just start.
Bring ruin.
Oh, yeah, that's not great. Just our positioning's kind of off.
Brace yourself, Abelard.
No can do.
Better get up in the cover, yeah.
I know what is to come. On it.
Lightning bolt!
What an unfortunate turn of fate.
That is not my destiny.
Shit. Exploit him.
Crush the feeble.
I serve the ruinous powers.
Oh! Abelard! Holy fuck, that guy's going nuts.
They
Slow
won't
and steady.
expect this. That is how it's done. Let's set this in motion.
Get up. It takes his whole fucking turn to get up.
Scared yet?
Why did I not foresee this?
Show me what you've got.
But of
Fuck you.
course. Very well.
I am your doom.
And then cover. Keep going.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Fuck off. Dun, 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 dun. I just don't want to miss.
Costly mistake.
Victory is imminent. I took care of this one.
Momentum.
Field medicine at its finest.
I'll have to do.
I serve the ruinous powers.
No. Oh. Nice.
The whispers call to me.
Good looking. Bye, motherfuckers.
What an
Lightning bolt.
unfortunate turn of fate.
God Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart.
Perfect. Alright, group back up. Get that loot. And the shining eagle sword. Fight the warlord. Stub revolver. Embra protects.
Over.
Behind it. Loot. It's a prisoner shank.
Stay sharp.
What's up? Look sharp. Betraydery.
Idira, is there something you wish to tell me about? Namely, the mess in the wardroom last week.
Stop blaming me every time one of the officers flies off the handle.
Severed
old
human
man.
body parts.
Not every brawl or disaster on this ship is because of me.
There's some warp lore happening.
Now that was easy.
Chaos. Chaos.
Let's seize the moment.
perfect.
Just open it. Oh. The dawn is nigh. The Optimates will guide us into a new existence. What? You give me a reason not to execute you on the spot. We're honest, quiet inmates. You had to play along. You meant no offense. We're sorry. Tell me more about the warden and the riot. Prepare 1 meal a day, work, punching the chompers from the guards, work again. He introduced lunches and dinners. Put together a list of best workers, and if someone on that list also showed good behavior, they got promoted to an Optimate. Oh, they, prisoners experiment. I knew from the moment he started giving out dinners, it was fucked. If I spare you, what do I gain from it? Fortune seekers from the void. Very serious people. Anti-counterproductive. A joint effort. Leave the one that excessive spoil said they needed to dispose of it somehow. For pirates. I came across a void ship belonging to your associates. They were planning to break you out. Supposed to come get us. They got tied up. What now? Will you let us go? Sure, no problem. Today you tell us a little lie. Tomorrow you stick a torpedo in our side of the ship from that ship of yours. If it doesn't fall apart. Very well. I shall spare you. The shadow quarters. It's behind the statue. Footfall. Certain Riza does her business. You'll be her favorite client in the blink of an eye. You would be sent to my ship with my personal pardon as a rogue trader. I needed crew, so 4 out of 2,000 or so.
Through my service.
Nice. But
over there.
It's in the table.
Forge ahead. Never linger.
Linger ahead. Never forge.
My actions speak louder than words.
Ibo.
Onward to victory.
There we go. Lord von Valancius. May the light of eternal terror shine forevermore. At your service. We can dispense with the formalities. There are more important matters at present. You're a man of action, I see. I agree, this is hardly the time for cordial greetings. Let us discuss the matter at hand. You are here to end the riot, are you not? The warden is clearly not of sound mind. He performed inhumane experiments on prisoners, acts of sheer brutality. For as long as I've known him, he's always been a thinker, a dreamer. He was obsessed with ideals. I believed that he only wanted what he thought was best. I only wish I knew where that road had taken him. The desire to help a friend is a noble one. You came here with naught but a single shuttle's worth of guards. Very well, in that case I shall accompany you. The lift cannot support both parties. If you're going ahead, wait for us in the quarry. We will follow shortly. Okay. Yeah, we go together.
Venture forth.
There's the warden. We're gonna go around. I'm not going right in there.
Striving for greatness.
Let's see if I can.
Perfect.
Some gas. Some gas. So even if we come up behind them, that gives us quite a bit of advantage. And I have the high ground.
We are the spearhead of the Imperium.
Yes, it does turn into a fight. Who are you? I was expecting my friend Devane, not an intrusion. When your wait is over, then I do not come alone. I am accompanied by the Honorable Lord von Valancius. Should have guessed it would be. What do you want, enemy of Aurora? An open pit in the loose dirt. A single word spontaneously surfaces in your mind. Cradle. It housed something of great importance, something faintly familiar to you. That pit, there's something special about it. An item of value was once buried there. What was it? Bastion has already fulfilled its great purpose. You will never try and find the trail of the reclaimed relic that now rests in the hands of the devout. Why did you mutilate these people? Can you hear? Can't. They are crying out. You cast their voices out there, beyond the edge of the glass, into the transparent quiet. There, they are heard. There, their call is answered. This isn't you. Please, let me... Quiet, Evie. Promise I will talk to you later, when we are alone. I can't say I'm eager to spend time alone with you. Bear. One day he walked in the middle deck bar, through and back, and then pulled out a gun and started shooting people left and right without saying a word. He has that same look in his eyes. How do you know who I am? What madness have you wrought in this prison? It was my garden where I tried to grow the seedlings of a beautiful future. True future lies beyond real space, and the only way to reach it is through a cleansing sacrifice. Who is Aurora? You will never attain sight. All you can do is accept your fate. I desire your death, enemy of the truth. Wait! The time for words has passed. Optimates, give your power to this harbinger of Aurora. Let our foes see the truth or become awash in blood.
Battle attention.
Your Emperor won't save you!
Good position. We'll go right here. Hey there. I have half cover there. Oh no, it's half cover the other direction. They're gonna put her there because she's gonna lightning bolt down. It's just about where I wanted to be. Maybe I'll put him there. There. Start me up. Fuck them all up.
Can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Fuck them all up.
I'll do it.
Do it again? Fuck them all up. Looks like that one.
As the Emperor.
Yeah, burst fire is strong.
Out of my way! Death to the weak!
Moves out of cover. He's gonna try to snipe. Oh, he's blasting.
I will do my one viewer target. Indeed.
Fuck him up. Get in there, Abelard. And tank. Get in there and tank for me. I'll do.
I know what to do. That is how it's done.
Perfect.
As said, so done.
Tag him.
Let's make it quick!
I'm glad I brought those guys down with me.
Such is the will of chaos.
Chaos.
Doom.
Ratutito, ratotato, ritotito, pipo, papo. Hey.
Let's get to it!
Yeah.
Anything else?
Oh, I can't wait to snipe this guy down for 10 exploits.
Will do.
You're not very good at this, but that's okay. Oh, it hit the cover.
Death to non-believers! Break their morale!
Oh, come on, Evane.
Doubt
That's
is
right.
for the weak. Strike is a prayer.
Perfect. Abelard, know what to do. Hit the motherfucker. Let's exploit him first. A little heroic act.
I define the outcome.
Keep firing.
This.
Gonna transform now? Or he's gonna flee? On full power.
Out my way. Pain and duty go hand
Oh, he's
in
getting
hand.
more power through that thing now.
I'm not so sure.
Okay, let me move up.
There is movement in the Empyrean.
Lightning bolt!
Was that you? Or
Not much. Exploit him.
Chaos guides me.
Dog. Argenta, push up. Yeah, we need to leave cover. Push up.
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone!
That shit. That'll do. Don't let him get away. Oh, fuck me. What I meant to do was charge him. That's okay. They're moving. Riot.
I said so.
I missed, okay.
Easy.
Keep blasting his ass. Keep firing, please. Keep firing for me. Buddy, 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 buddy.
no can do.
Okay.
What is this foreboding?
Yeah, I'll try that. Oh. It's fucking teleporting away. And healing.
Patience has failed.
Stay vigilant.
Come on, Vayne. Keep firing.
I'll do it.
Keep firing.
Faith without deed is worthless.
Someone else can do this. My
Oh,
place
there's
is at the
zero
fore.
path, right?
At your beck and call.
Fuck you.
Victory is imminent.
Attacking, whacking, and smacking. Exploit him.
So done.
Snipe
I know
him.
what to do. You clearly are outmatched.
Holy fuck, quit teleporting around. Little bitch.
Hold on. Let's get to
I
it.
don't like you being there.
Anything
Exploit
else?
him.
On it.
Psychic blast him.
Can I?
It's just been a nuisance, primarily. You trying to leave?
That is not the Emperor's will.
No, his pistol's so can't. It's okay.
I'll do it.
All you can do.
I'd rather not.
Why not?
Follow my lead. That's not the Seneschal's job.
Damn it. Okay.
I said so done. I know what to do.
That's it. Oh no!
What taught that?
She's not dead, is she? Mob. Get there. Charge him down.
At your beck and call.
Hit him again. Parried. Snipe him down now. End this.
Let's make it quick. Let's get to it.
Let's get to it.
That is not my destiny. Anything else?
Almost.
I've never
Getting
felt.
blasted too.
Weapon at the ready.
Diddle-dun, 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 oh, dun, diddle-dun, 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 do-do-da-do. May I invite you aboard my ship, Yvain? Let's fucking go. Dun diddly-dun, 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 dun dun diddly-dun, 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 dun do dun do do. Dun diddly-dun, 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 do dun diddly-dun, 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 do. And kept bringing him back. Brazen, assertive. Doesn't seem to be Surprised, okay. Heading the arch enemy. It is too soon. Cast accusations of heresy. Walk away from the device.
Marching ahead.
Marching ahead. Oh yeah, we should probably level up. Bow's weakness cost 0 is pretty good. Tetsubo! Strike. Sworn enemy. Yeah, we'll take the taunt. It's kind of what he does, so. Exposure. Yeah, continuous. I'd like you to be a little better at this too. I'm not very good at shooting. Stick skill. Concentrated fire. Keep firing. Didn't miss anything here? Okay. Time to leave. Back to the void ship, back to the void ship now. Back to the void ship, back to the void ship now. Permission to report. And over the past few days, anomalous behaviors in the ship's cogitators and servitors. Cogitator calculations or have other sensible explanation. Don't listen to curses. Things are only going to get worse from here. Mind's not completely eliminated or by manifestations of the machine spirit's will. Faulty servitors make the crew's tasks more difficult, and how do we deal with them? Go talk to them on the beach. Okay. I guess I'll go to the talk to him. Alright, I'm gonna go take a quick bio and then we'll keep rolling along. High Factotum wanted to talk to me? No. Vigdis informed me about a problem with the servitors. They violate protocols, interrupt their tasks, or observe crew members for long periods of time, and move erratically with no meaning or purpose. They're broken. Wish to take a look at these servitors before deciding their fate. When his lordship arrived at the scene, he found the servitors in the same position that they had assumed after they had been corralled into the bay, along spiraling lines facing the center of their strange formation. They turned to face him. His lordship, Taelios von Valencius, took several steps towards the servitors. They mimicked him. They were mimicking him. Lord Captain examined the servitor. Human souls had awakened within the servitors' bodies. Kept away from the servitors. Demanded a report. They're still quite capable, and they didn't need to be terminated. Wanted me to announce his decision. Send the servitors back to toil. Destroy them as the good guy one. Send them back to work is for the Emperor. Or the Emperor. Nothing could distract the rogue trader High Captain, Lord High Captainson. Maximum hit chance is always 95%. Always. Thunderfang. Reputation. Electratable. Trade. Back in. Trade. Noble sword. Boop. It's better. Save that. Bowhammer is a shout gun. Knives, chest plates. Right. Trading. Okay, back to the ship for a second. Dun 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. So it's 8 to 10. This is 7 to 12. Starboom. Wear the goggles. It's indoors, so have this cape. Wear this better body glove. Green? No. Take off. I'm gonna wear the better body glove. Put your carapace back on. Right. Someone wants an audience with me? Okay. These are the antics of a highborn brat out on a lark. Pennant of Relevant. Logged on your personal file without delay. Requesting permission to speak. I will listen to what you have to say. Speak, Lieutenant. An assault unit will be dispatched to the lower decks on orders to crush the worker strike by any means necessary. I am convinced that this step is unwarranted and that the crisis itself was provoked by the actions of one of the senior officers. Investigate the actions of Seneschal Wassarian. Intervene or we'll have a mutiny or massacre. It's an insurrection in the making aboard my ship and no one has informed me. I'm sure that if the rogue trader addresses the malcontents directly, he will quell the unrest. Sending a hit squad ignores the problem, doesn't solve it. How did this all start? Built this amulet, reported it up the chain, opened an investigation. No heretics have been found alive. Where does he come into it? The matter, when I received information about cultists, I took the matter in hand. We're far too heavy-handed. As punishments for entire sectors, it's driven the people to the brink. Now there's a strike on the lower decks in Depot 4. 3 worker clans, many are passively supporting them. What do you have to say to all this? What is Depot 4? They'd have done so again if they hadn't cracked down so hard. Master at Arms, what do you think? Explain yourself. This seneschal has a tendency to show partiality. The enforcers whom he is deemed particularly promising are at times given permission to approach him for tutelage. I can't deny it. Encourages disregard for hierarchy. Today, an enforcer that goes to report an order from the Master at Arms. Tomorrow they'll come to me to object to you. What do you wish to respond? Given your eminent position, a show of attention is enough to erode the propriety of junior officers, inflate their sense of self-importance, and undermine discipline. That you distinguish some of them and know them by name is tantamount to walking around the officer's deck, handing out gifts to officers who've caught your eye. Would you say the seneschal has singled you out? Thrown every third person was my student, I see. Evidently, my officers are anything but a shining example of unity and adherence today. I've heard enough. I will go deal with the problem personally. An enterprise bordering on the sophomoric, but please yourself. I categorically insist that I escort you. Yeah, you can come with me. Let's go check it out. Yep. Let's go, squad.
Let's see this through.
It's Wersarian. Take that, scum. This is all his fault. All of it. They were shouting your name. We have intervened personally. I'm the man whose name is attached to every order docking rations or lowering a base heating. Okay. Let's keep moving. gonna try and reconcile his need to please the Emperor with the need to help his people.
Let's seize the moment.
Greetings, your graces. Inside the box, a series of scratched letters. Oh, they've shared it from generation to generation.
Attention to detail is the key to success.
What did you... Container, scene. That's the massive box. Pipe willow. Legit. Maybe. I'm born in this sector. It looks like I'll die here too. What's going on down here?
Do not see our purpose in coming here.
Wow, nobles down here to see us. The purpose is trying to get everybody to chill out. My patience is wearing thin. I cannot comply with that order. This is my deck and my sector. So long as this area remains under the Lord Captain's special oversight, no action can be taken without my express permission. There are only 3 people who can make me stand down: the first officer, the rogue trader, and the Emperor himself. Your Lordship. I want to speak to the strikers. Allow me to wish you good luck. Where do I go? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll go talk to them. A dozen pairs of eyes stare apprehensively at you. The people before you are typical inhabitants of the lower decks, simple clothing, crude weapons, and faces that display varying levels of mutation. Lord Captain, you've come down to us. What is troubling you? Why are you striking? Striking? That's news to us. All we're doing is asking questions. Saying what we think. Shut up, Rivet. Here's the deal, your lordship. Your damn enforcers are all over us down here. They say they're looking for cultists. One wrong word and they're reaching for their batons. If they want to punish someone, they turn off the heating to whole base for a week at a time so we get sick and freeze. In my clan, 2 little ones died from inflammation in their lungs, all because of those enforcers. It's all true. Bent is the only enforcer officer who stood up for us. It's clear as day who had a mother from the lower decks and who grew up amidships and has no fellow feeling towards us. We're no villains. We're honest workers, your servants. We plotted no disorder. We went on strike openly, and now we've got guns pointed at us. All we're doing is asking to be allowed to work in peace without being harassed. The persecution started apropos of nothing, you say. I was told that one of you was found in possession of a cultist amulet and that there are heretics hiding here. A cultist amulet? What's that? The gewgaw they found on the dead drunkard? If it was something evil or forbidden, we sure didn't know. The enforcers just said they were looking for heretics amongst us, and anyone obstructing their investigation would be punished. But how could there be heretics here? We know our own people. There have been no new faces around. Definitely not, and if there were, we'd be the first to report them. And as for this amulet, or whatever it is, they took it off a dead body. There are no cultists still breathing in our sector, that's for sure. But when that fight broke out, some enterprising folks looted the bodies. The boots they came back with, nobody's ever tread these decks in boots so fine, I can tell you that. Seems to me these cultists have better commanders than us. These boots really were fine, and there was no harm in taking them. As for the amulet, it must have been pocketed by someone who didn't know any better. We all worship the Emperor, and when we're working, we bow down before the machine spirits of the large and small transformers in the servo motor. The same way my grandfather was taught 100 years ago by a tech priest who came calling. Believe us, your lordship, you're people of faith. Weren't you warned that any unfamiliar object could be one of them? We were told, but it was long ago. The last time we saw a confessor in our sector, it was just after I'd had my third little one. You cannot lay the burden of leading a righteous life on the shoulders of the Holy Fathers. Who will you blame when beasts crawl out of those amulets you stole from the heretics? The Holy Father who was not there, or the scavenger who brought evil down on himself and his neighbors? Abelard, do you have anything to add? Cultists are no drunken stevedores. They are the enemy and a threat to the ship. Neutralizing them demands action. Was it really necessary to torture these people with cold? Rabble only understands one language, Lord Captain, that of violence. As per regulations, should laborers persist in their unwillingness to cooperate, the next step is limiting air supply and cutting off water, which is almost certain to restore order. The peasants can grumble all they want, but in the end they are the source of their own misery. All they have to do is bow their heads and fall in line, and the need for punitive measures will disappear. What changes do you want? We want you to rein in your damned enforcers, to quit turning off the heat, and to stop battering everything that moves. We want the enforcers gone from here. And we want to be armed. Give us arms and we'll govern ourselves. We'll defend ourselves if those cultists do show their faces. I've been leader of my clan for 20 years now. Getting rid of these club-wielding thugs can only improve things around here. We'll never let the maggots on the lower decks live without the enforcers breathing down their necks. We don't need that. And if the enforcers stop hassling us, that'll be enough. In return, we'll find the scavengers who robbed the cultist bodies, and we'll talk to them one lower decker to another. If there are any more of those damned amulets about, we'll hand them over to the enforcers ourselves. I think I'm going to do the coercion. Spreading anarchy in the ship is the first step towards embracing chaos. Putting weapons into untrained hands would be even worse. What's more, the enforcers are needed to maintain oversight and order. Withdraw those demands, and we will consider the rest. Thoughts? In my second war, there was a sergeant in the Imperial Guard regiment that was stationed nearby. Took an ordinary pocket knife, and his whole unit lost their lives for it. When they finally managed to break into the barracks, they found not a single survivor, only the pocket knife, which had grown through all the rows of beds like a metal-choking vine. But when it comes to scavengers, malcontents, strikers, or whatever they'll turn into next, my verdict is simple. Give them no quarter. Give the rabble a grox, and they will take an aggro roll, Lord Captain. Giving them weapons and recalling the enforcers would be folly. It would only be a matter of time before we had a full-scale mutiny on our hands. I'll use my coercion. Old Dan, listen. The Lord Captain himself has come down to us and is offering concessions. And I don't know a single person in the whole of Depot 4 who's ever stood next to the rogue trader, let alone talk to them. Back down. Now's no time for you to be a stubborn old crone. Listen to us. We ought to act as one. We've made our minds up. It's your turn to decide. Don't ask them to disband the enforcers or give us weapons. We don't need any of that. Two are ganging up on me, but I'll shut up. I will indeed. I won't go against 2 clan leaders on my own. If you want to make peace with the enforcers, make your peace. That's great, just fantastic. Lord Captain, we're all agreed. And it's decided the persecution will stop. And I will expect you to assist in locating any remaining amulets or weapons left by the cultists. You've not abandoned us lower deckers. You came yourself and settled everything. I'll tell my grandchildren about this. We're rid any nasty business faster the enforcers and we'll leave no stone unturned. Satisfied, Lord Captain? I suggest we leave and discuss everything on route.
Forge ahead. Never linger.
But first, I'm gonna take all the stuff from down here.
This ocular implant was a worthwhile.
Now that was easy.
Manometer. Let's not reach the bars at the other end. That do. The workers went on strike. Nothing is happening. Perhaps turning a different valve.
Stay sharp.
Play with some valves. Nothing is happening. Nothing is happening. Turn the valve. What? Why did the door close? Nothing is happening. Is that all? Almost. It's a valve. Happen?
Onward to victory.
Yes. Did do something. Nothing is happening. Turning the valve, you will turn now.
Marching ahead.
Turn the valve. Huh? An urgent matter to discuss with the Lord Captain. Please give us a moment. Well, are you pleased with your investigation, Lord Captain? You kowtowed to the disloyal rabble. You believed their lies and showed them leniency. Next time the ship is attacked by cultists, that rabble will welcome them in with open arms and allow them to wreak whatever havoc they like, because they see you as a weak leader. Is that how you see your future at the helm of the Von Valancius Protectorate? Let's talk about your role in all this instead. You allowed this revolt to happen. Your actions practically guaranteed it would. I would have handled the situation myself had you not decided to intervene. Remember Lord Captain Theodora? Do you think she ever set one slippered foot on the lower decks? No, she did not. Such matters were left to myself and the junior officers while she dedicated herself to her grand designs for the Protectorate, as any true strategist and rogue trader ought. Maybe, if Theodora had spent more time on trifling matters, she wouldn't have wound up dead. There is a new Lord Captain aboard this ship now, and I will not repeat her mistake. I commend your decisiveness, but I am uncomfortable with introducing new protocols in the midst of a crisis. And I lost my temper, Lord Captain, and I believe I ought to explain myself. The prosperity of the Von Valancius Protectorate is not just an empty phrase to me. I left the Imperial Navy for the chance to see it flourish. It was the most momentous decision of my life. I did it because I saw in Lord Captain Theodora's deeds the sign of true greatness. Rogue traders do not simply forge new routes and capture worlds. They create order out of anarchy. That creative impulse was entirely lacking during my time in the military. So I left behind everything I had known, everything my family had known. I come from a long line of officers, and I embarked upon this incredibly reckless venture. Lord Theodora entrusted me with all the concerns she had no time for. She would go off on her flagship for long periods to distant frontiers on scouting voyages, and the advancement of the entire Protectorate rested on my shoulders. And then suddenly, everything that had been built over years and years began to quake, rattling like a flimsy hanger on a seismically active world. One of the senior officers betrayed us all, the rogue trader was killed, and who knows what is happening on the planets. I tell you this honestly without fear of appearing weak. All this has come as a grievous blow to me. I'm not panicking or grieving because I cannot allow myself to panic or grieve. I am duty-bound to aid the new rogue trader, to aid you, find your footing as quickly as possible. And to do that, I must insulate you from problems that in the past have been dealt with by tried and tested procedures set on the ship's regulations. Procedures that were established long ago and have functioned smoothly for decades cannot suddenly be deemed excess to requirements. Theodora trusted in established procedures, and she died. I won't make the same mistake. If you want to keep building the future of the Von Valancius Protectorate with me, stop living in the past. Yes, Lord Captain. Your resolve is admirable and demonstrates strong leadership. I will remember this moment should my old habits ever begin to creep back in. And now, let us leave the lower decks. If the rogue trader desires to stretch his legs, there are far more suitable places. I just wanted to turn this valve, though. Did that do anything? This one. Yes. So it did something. Squeaky, squeaky. What about this one? Yeah!
My actions speak louder than words. Venture forth.
Hell yeah. Venture forth. Archetypes. Perfect spot. Biomancy. Pyromancy. Dominate. Biomancy. No, on Sanctic powers. Let's go. Lord Xenos. You up.